It will be Neil Jenkins of Wales to get us underway. The Test series has begun.
Elementary error, and it's one that puts us into the key moment of this series, the first scrum.
Van der Westhuizen waits, and he feeds Honnibal, and they're testing Evans and Jenkins with the ball in behind them. Van der Westhuizen. He will have a go. He will also be supported by Drotsky. Good strike. Safely through.
And it's very important that the Lions just settle their game a little bit now. They've started poorly. Just a couple of good plays, get the ball through the hand and get all 15 players relaxed and into this test match.
It's to Davidson again, and it's Dawson who tries his first start of the match. What a fine run from Matt Dawson, supported by Rodber. Keith Wood goes in. If he sees a hole, he'll try and go for it. Dawson again. Martin Johnson. This is better from the Lions. And they've got a penalty as well. For this one to go over. He's got it.
Because 5 metres can be a long way from the line in international rugby, but here's another dangerous situation.
Andrews with the catch and the drive to follow. Stratum's in there. They're almost up to the line. The try has been awarded. Lubber's kick hasn't brought that round, so a couple of misses from Edric Lubber. Would have been worse for the Lions. They trail by 8 points to 3. Half-time approaching, and it's South Africa leading 8-3. Delalio, Smith, still Tom Smith, little isolated, needs support. Davison tried to get there, and then Andrews and Johnson square up. Jenkins has got this one straight through the middle. Delight on the Lions bench. And what is shaping up to be a very close encounter. Dawson, Townsend, Jenkins onto Evans. Kick ahead from Evans will test Hubert again. Always lost it underneath the high ball once more, and Johnson gets it from Delalio. It was almost away there. There was no fullback at home. Hubert had come forward and made a hash of it. If anything's easy on a day like this. No need to say what has happened.
Trotsky's dangerous on that wave.
Van der Westhuizen again, chip out to the wing. Andrews has stayed wide. Teichmann inside to Mulder. Tackle from Jenkins, and Dawson was in there as well. All but a score there for South Africa.
Johnson and Andrews there, brilliant play from the big Springbok second row.
And that was the final action of the first half. At half-time, the big electronic scoreboard said if Cape Town wins, we all win. That refers to this city's bid for the Olympic Games in 2004. Well, history shows that whoever wins the first test match in the Lions versus South Africa rugby series nearly always goes on to take the series. Rodber had a storming first half, Tim Rodber. Townsend. Now it's James Small's turn to swivel round and chase back towards his own 22, but he's got it, and it's Tate who's beaten. Then he goes round hill, and it was Johnson's tackle that was needed to put Small down.
But importantly, he forced him inside, and the forwards came up in numbers, and the ball is slow.
Van der Westhuizen, Sneeman, and Scott Gibbs gets better and better.
The dump truck.
Van der Westhuizen's kick, and that's out on the full. Wood, Davidson, Dawson, Townsend. Here goes Gibbs on the crash ball. Needed 2 to stop him.
I think he's up for this game.
Dawson, Smith, and the penalty. Going for his 4th successful penalty. Hit it well. Oh, it's going on and on.
Returns Villan and gives the Lions 3 points.
Still a long way to go, though, as Mulder drives in. Van der Westhuizen, Honnibal, Gibbs in there again, Townsend also. But the majority of the strength on that tackle, again coming from Scott Gibbs, Van der Westhuizen, Hannibal, there are men out wide here. Teichmann staying on his feet. Gary Teichmann, he's got support outside. The try has been scored, and it's Russell Bennett who's come on, the replacement. What a moment for him. 13-12, Hannibal's kick. Jenkins. Teichmann. Well, that's not disaster for the Lions. They've conceded 2 tries now, but there's still only a point in it. Hannibal.
Okay, don't
Mark
do
Andrews
it.
has been
Rucking
fingered.
only, not the man.
And the penalty's been given. But now it's all eyes on Jenkins. Oh, a nasty slip that. The Lions are on the rack here. Durant. Can't really afford to let another try slip away. Hannibal with Townsend up.
There it is, no.
Hacked away by Smith. Penalty has been given.
In the side.
In the absence of the injured Lubber, he's got the job. And as far as the home crowd are concerned, he's scoring 10 out of 10.
Solid scrum.
Townsend. You bet. That was better. Missed a few in the first half, not that time. Kick to himself, a little bit lucky maybe, the way the ball just bumped up to him. But then Henry Hannibal found himself flying through the air.
Huge hit from Tim Rodber. And it's created a penalty situation when danger was threatening. Off goes Dawson.
Dawson on his way. Delalio over halfway. Dawson, Smith. And a knock on. It's that body which is stopping the ball from coming back, but now it's Townsend. Johnson, Wood. The Lions showing good continuity here in difficult situations. It was tight.
Making his support go lateral. Good change of direction.
Jenkins, Townsend. Only really had Tate out there, so he tries the kick. Small keeps it in and thinks about the counter. Hubert. Well, he's got it away. I think we're going to fall off this fence, aren't we? Rodber. Dawson in there with Stratham, and Andrews was down as well.
Where is he? Good.
This to put the Lions within a point, and that is so important. It means a penalty or drop goal might win it. Jenkins has given it enough. Tazen checks the options, goes to Durant, turned it over. Brave play. Townsend. Dawson, getting away, Matt Dawson, still going Dawson, he's through! What a score from Matt Dawson! The Lions supporters have gone absolutely wild, and who made such good friends with Howley, who is back home watching all of this, saw his chance and took it.
Brilliant play from Dawson. Ruben Kruger, one of the world's best. Teichmann buys the dummy. 3 of them stop and Joubert can't touch him. A sublime dummy. He's had a tremendous game.
Hit it well. Oh! There is, though, an air of desperation about the South African play. Van der Westhuizen. Hannibal. In comes Tate. Guscott's got it. Now he's got Townsend outside him. Guscott, Johnson. Lions here go for the jugular with Rodber. And it's back with Dawson. Guscott's going to have a drop goal. But it's drifting wide. And it's hacked on by Hill. Richard Hill. Bennett down on it. That's the South African line, and it's going to be a 5-metre scrum. We're into injury time. Leonard straight involved there, the replacement. Dawson out to Townsend. Gibbs is going through. Gibbs is still going. Run from Scott Gibbs. Dawson out to Rodber. It's floated out to Jenkins.
British are going quite literally balmy.
Look how they keep going. Lovely floated pass. Jenkins kept his cool, and Tate went off firing, and he wasn't firing blanks. Well, he's not going to get the conversion, but it was the try that mattered.
And fitting that Rugby gave that pass, because he's had a monumental game as well. It's all gone wrong for them. What an afternoon or an early evening to be British or Irish.
Yes, the combinations don't matter. The jerseys are worn by Lions, and they've come together. Tremendous spirit off the field. They've matched it on the field. The referee's whistle goes for the end of the match. A memorable day in Cape Town. Martin Johnson has led the Lions to a victory in the first Test match.